I'm gonna go Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, LeBron James, Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps.
Wow.
Those are my 5 athletes since 2000. I think I'm gonna roll with those 5. Usain Bolt, I mean, he was the best track runner I've seen in my lifetime, since I've been living. Michael Phelps, I mean, shit, he made me. I wasn't watching no swimming competition until he started swimming. Like, that was some dramatic shit, dog. It was some drama. 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? On NBC Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God, oh boy. You know, just dominated each competition in swimming. LeBron James, I mean, if we ain't counting this year in 2020, he made 9 finals. He won 3. I mean, whatever. Poo-poo. People want to kill that, whatever. I don't care.
Dominance right there. Hashtag dominance.
I mean, he was dominating since high school. Probably the greatest high school player ever. So, I mean, we've seen this man grow since he was like 16. Tiger Woods. I think Tiger Woods, for me, think about this. If he did not have that time where he, like, messed up, if he never did, he will be like Serena, how she is in tennis. Because Serena Williams, like, for me, I don't watch male tennis like that. You know what I'm saying? I see, like, Federer and Nadal, but it don't keep my attention like women tennis, because Serena is like, she never stopped. You can look at Serena right now and be like, is she really out her prime? Yeah, she getting older. She can be at her end of her prime, but she never fell off. She never been like, oh, she ain't winning 5 years or winning 3. I think I can't put Tiger number 1. So for me, if I had to choose an order, I'm gonna go Serena 1. I'm gonna go Bron 2, Phelps 3. Okay. Tiger 4, Usain 5. But Serena has to be number 1 on my list. I'm gonna go Serena 1.
Okay.
There's something wrong with my list. Woo! What is wrong with my list? So hold on, wait. Serena Williams.
Yes, of course.
Usain Bolt.
You know where I'm getting to, but yes, of course.
LeBron James. What is wrong?
He's a little high up.
Okay.
He's a little high up. You want to know why?
Why?
Because in the sport that he quote unquote dominated, which I will give him that, he dominated it. I've seen people in that same span dominated way better than him multiple times.
Since 2000?
No, I'm saying, and I've seen people in a similar span. So in a 20-year period in the NBA, other players have dominated the sport at a higher level than LeBron is. When you name Serena Williams, nobody has dominated tennis like Serena.
Right.
When you name Michael Phelps, nobody, unprecedented, has dominated swimming like Michael Phelps. When you name Tom Brady, which you didn't name, nobody, unprecedented, how he dominated the NFL. When you name
pause.
Bolt, yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
There's been times where we'll be like, a certain player is better than Tom Brady.
No, I'm saying over a 20-year period, he went to 9 Super Bowls, won 6, 3 MVPs.
Did he win 6?
Won 17 division titles.
He won 6.
Never had a losing season.
I'm asking a question though.
Okay.
And Tom Brady Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Atlanta was great, but the other ones he won. Did he dominate the Super Bowl, or was it led? He drove and out of Vinatieri kicked the ball, and you had multiple Hall of Famers on defense.
He won those games. He won. It's unprecedented what he was able to do. He climbed the mountain and claimed his stake as the GOAT. The people that you named climbed the mountain and claimed their stake as the GOAT of their sports in the last 20-year period. LeBron hasn't. So I can put him on my list. This is the thing about Tiger Woods, too. If we're talking 20 years, I might not include Tiger Woods. Because he dominated from 2000, really from 98, 99. 97 was his first win, but he didn't win again until, what, 2000? He won in 99.
Yeah, he won.
So he won in 97, 99. And so he had... So 13 of his majors happened in the front end of that decade, or 12 of them did, from 2000 to 2010. Then he got another major when he won the Masters in 2019. So for 8 years he was gone. Can we really say he dominated golf? For these past 20 years, of 8 years, he was...
But in that span, you got to get Tiger, though. You still got to say
up
Tiger.
There. You're right.
So who you replace him with?
Gabby Douglas. But the only problem with Gabby Douglas is she didn't come on until the back end of the decade.
Yo.
Of the 20-year period. But what I'll say about Gabby is, when she came on, she never fell off. As soon as she came on, she never fell off. Tiger Woods having an 8-year lull in his domination, to me, is less dominant. Right? I mean, it's tough for me to say, oh, he dominated 20 years when he really dominated 10.
So let's start some names we didn't name. Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather we didn't name. That's a good. He has an argument.
Barry Bonds.
No.
Why?
Nobody dominated baseball.
Derek Jeter?
No, he didn't dominate it. It's hard. First of all, baseball is a hard sport to say you dominated. Like, it's a very tough. Like, what is the criteria for dominating in baseball?
I mean,
because it's hard to win a championship on your own, and it's hard to be an individual talent. In baseball.
Some of the greatest players in baseball hasn't won a World Series.
Like Mike Trout might go down as the greatest player to ever play baseball.
But we never know that.
Exactly.
How do we know that? How do we
he's
know
that
Mike
good though? That, like as an individual talent, he's like.
Wait a minute, hold on.
This is what they say. I'm not a baseball.
I'm about to say. I was going to ask you. Have you seen the Mike Trout game?
I'm not going to profess to be a base. I'm just saying what the experts say. I'm regurgitating. I'll be honest. I'm regurgitating what the experts say because they are the experts. They feel like he, as a talent, is the greatest baseball player ever. Like you make a baseball player in the lab, you have Mike Trout. That's how they feel.
Right. I haven't seen him play.
And it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to dominate baseball.
So if you have to pick a position, I mean, if you have to pick a player that I don't want to get out too much off topic. I mean, like baseball. How do you define a dominant? Do you say dominant? I mean, because I say Barry Bonds because they say steroids, but at the same time, you still got to have an eye for the ball.
Yeah.
You still got to have an eye. You still got to know what pitch is coming. So I mean, I say Barry because all the Gold Gloves, the records, he dominated both offense and defense. How many
championships though?
I don't think
you can't factor it in.
Yeah, in baseball, you can't say a player's not great or they're not the GOAT because of no World Series. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you, but it's hard for me to say you dominated the sport if you didn't even.
I mean, I'm sorry. Barry Bonds didn't go to the Yankees. I
know. I feel you. No, trust me. That's why I say baseball is a hard sport for me to even bring into that.
You can say Jeter's like the greatest leader. He's like the Kobe of baseball. You know what I'm saying? I take Jeter. He's so much like Kobe. Big market. Both is winning. You know what I'm saying? So, dog, think about it. Some of our favorite baseball players ever, like cultural icons growing up, hasn't won a World Series. Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Like Sammy Sosa gets named out in so many songs, like Sosa. Like,
but that goes to my point that I don't think you can dominate baseball.
You can.
I mean, we haven't seen it like that though.
Because he was the most feared hitter, like in our lifetime.
And then you can just pitch around him for 4 pitches. It's hard to dominate baseball.
But
I'm not saying that he wasn't one of the greatest baseball players in the past 20 years, but when you talk about dominating a sport, like golfers feared going out there on the course when Tiger Woods was out there, and then they lost to him and he won all the championships. You fear Barry Bonds, you pitch around him, and then you pitch to Alfonso, whoever's behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't matter. Your talent doesn't matter that much in baseball.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I watch more soccer, you know what I'm saying, all I hear about is Messi and Ronaldo.
Well, that's the thing. Who dominated if they were both Messi and Ronaldo?
Right. Exactly.
So that's the problem. Neither one of them. I mean, I guess, but Messi had more championships.
So who's your 5?
Okay. My 5, I had it written down, but I think I remember it. So Serena, Michael Phelps, those two have to be in it. Tom Brady, I feel like he has to be in it. I don't know why you didn't include him, but if we're going to say LeBron James, I think you have to put Tom Brady over LeBron James.
No.
I hear you.
Put Brady over LeBron, dog.
I'm just saying, when you talk about dominating a sport, 17 division titles in this 20-year period.
Well, I mean, who counts divisions in basketball, though?
Okay, well, all right, I won't just go there. So they both went to the same amount of championships.
The coach was taking out the division when they realigned it.
They both went to the same amount of championships. Tom Brady won 6.
The Patriots won 6.
Tom Brady also had that 2007 year, which was one of the greatest offensive outputs.
And what happened? Say what happened?
He lost the Super Bowl. So what happened? LeBron made it to the finals.
Wait, but that Super Bowl he lost, that goes down as the greatest upset in Super Bowl history. LeBron never. I put it like this: if
Mavericks upset the hell out of him.
That wasn't the greatest upset in finals history.
It wasn't, but what was? What's the greatest upset in finals history then? Because that's the greatest.
I say 04 Pistons over the Lakers against the Lakers.
That's the greatest one that we've seen. Mavericks over the Heat.
I put it like this: Heat beat the Lakers this year. That'd be the greatest one I've seen.
Yeah,
that'd be the greatest one. But then LeBron too is part of the greatest comeback against the greatest regular season team ever.
That's true.
So I'm saying like Brady. I'm not trying to penalize Brady. Oh, you can't be top 5 because he lost against. You know what I'm saying? But he made the greatest Super Bowl comeback ever.
Brady did, yeah.
But then he was against another upset when my Eagles beat him to the backup quarterback Nick Foles.
But look,
It was equivalent to when my boy John Elway lost to Doug Williams. Like, who does this guy beat him? Then next year he gets cut. Nick Foles and Doug Williams is in the same breath.
But 28-3.
Yeah, but I mean at the same time you was undefeated and lost to the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, it happened.
You lost to a quarterback who might not even get the Hall of Fame.
You lost to the Mavericks. And I felt that hurt. That was the last time I ever cried over a sporting event. I'm a Miami Heat fan. I felt that hurt. I'm serious.
So who's your 4 and 5? Is he in there?
He's right now. He's number 5. This is what I did.
What the fuck? Who's 4?
Right now he's number 5. Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is the greatest sprinter of all time, and that's close the book. That's it. He won gold medals in the 100 and 200, and not 1, not 2, but 3 consecutive Olympics. That's 12 years. So you tell me for 12 years this dude was the fastest dude in the 100 and 200? 12 years? That's over a decade.
I don't think he lost. I think he lost like 1 or 2 track meets in 12 years.
And that was in the Worlds and whatnot. He didn't lose in the Olympics.
He ain't losing
not in the single events.
No.
He might have lost the relay.
There was a year he got disqualified because he had a false start. That was in the Worlds.
That was Worlds though, yeah.
So he had 1 loss then.
In the Worlds though.
That's ridiculous.
And then you think about Usain Bolt, he also still holds the record for the 100 and 200.
It's not gonna be broke. Well, I ain't gonna say it's not gonna be broke.
It might, but it's been 3 years. You know, I think actually it's been 4 years because I think he said it in 2016. So he's the greatest sprinter of all time. And the fact that he did it in 3 straight Olympics, like you don't do that. You don't do that in sprint. So I had to put Usain Bolt there. And then LeBron James, I'll put him in that 5 because for Gabby Douglas and Tiger Woods, what you got going there?
It's going. Okay, I was looking.
Looking at what?
Screen.
You okay? Is everything good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
I'm playing. No, but so for Tiger Woods and Gabby Douglas, I docked them because we're talking about a 20-year span, and for half a decade, neither one of them, or both of them, were irrelevant. Gabby because she was 5 years old, and Tiger Woods because he was,
Why Gabby gotta be 5?
She was 5 at the beginning. She's young. I'm saying she was like for the front end of that time period from 2000 to 2010. She was like a teenager.
You put it
probably like early late elementary.
She was elementary school.
So she
might have been born in 2000. Like
is she in your 5 or no?
I don't think she made it.
You got Serena Tight. You got Serena. You got
Serena.
Tight.
I went Serena.
Brady.
Serena. No, Brady's 3.
You went Serena Phelps.
Serena Phelps.
Brady.
Really Brady's 4. So Serena Phelps, Usain Bolt, Brady, and I'll go LeBron.